At a meeting of the Congress G23 or a rebel group last night, leaders ruled out splitting the party for now but called for the Gandhis to remove their loyalists from key posts. Sources said the party is too weak to and won't survive the split the dissenters reportedly discussed. Ghulam Nabi Azad, one of the leading members of the group of 23 dissenters, is likely to meet with Congress President Sonia Gandhi to deliver the message from the meeting. The group of 18 Congress leaders, a mix of G23 dissidents and some newcomers, met yesterday for dinner at Mr. Azad's home. Kapil Sibal, Shashi Tharoor, Anand Sharma, Manish Tiwari, Bhupinder Hooda, Akhilesh Prasad Singh, Prithviraj Chavan, Raj Babbar and PJ Kurian, as well as Manishankar Iyer are some of those who attended the meeting. Shashi Tharoor, who is known to be a fence-sitter when it comes to the Gandhis, was a surprise addition to the growing list of dissident leaders. Earlier we spoke to Arvind for more details.
The rebel leaders of 16 senior Congress leaders met at the residence of Ghulam Nabi Azad yesterday night, wherein they discussed about the outcome of the recent assembly elections. They also, after the meeting, they also released a statement signed by all the 16 members who took part in this huddle or the meeting that happened at the residence of Ghulam Nabi Azad, wherein they said that there has to be a collective and also inclusive leadership at all levels, at all decision-making levels. That's a very significant point that has been raised by the rebel group. Earlier also, when the G23 wrote that first letter last year, even then they had spoken about how the decisions are being taken without any consultation. Even what we are being told is that even in yesterday's meeting, during the discussion, they also raised issues like how Uttar Pradesh decided to give 40% of seats to women candidates without consulting CWC. That's where the rebel leaders made it a point that this has to be conveyed to the party leadership, that there has to be an inclusive and also collective decision making at all levels. That's a very significant point that has been raised by this particular rebel group. And what we are being told is that several leaders were also not part of the G23 original G23 letter. They also participated in this meeting, like Manishankar Iyer, who has always been seen as a Gandhi loyalist. He also participated in yesterday's meeting along with Parneet Kaur and also Shankar Singh Waghela. So all the 16 leaders yesterday, they also decided to have future meetings in the coming days also. So that's a key development that the Congress leadership is actually keenly watching on. And what we are also being told is that today, in the first half of the day, Ghulam Nabi Azad will be meeting Congress President Sonia Gandhi, and what we are being told is that in that particular meeting, both Rahul Gandhi and also Priyanka Gandhi will also be participating in this particular meet, wherein Ghulam Nabi Azad is expected to convey the views and concerns of all these rebel leaders to the Gandhi family, which is leading the Congress party. So we have to wait for the outcome of that particular meeting. Right. But the rebel group has made it very clear that they want the reform in the Congress party, and they are also asking the Congress party to initiate dialogue with the like-minded parties to bridge a coalition for 2024.